Share the ball. Run the plays. Trust the scheme. That's the only way to get where you want to go.
I got you, Coach.
Fans live for games like this one.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the next starting five. Miles Bridges is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Johnson in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Red Hat is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Well, Richard, we've had the Big Three era, then the Super Team era. But what era do you think we're in right now?
Well, you still need at least one superstar to win it all. The teams are focusing more on surrounding their stars with high-quality role players instead of going all in on super teams.
It's been no secret that MP's outstanding offense has wanted to put up big numbers against the league's top-rated defensive teams. And teams coming in to play him are well aware of that.
Outstanding work from MP and this offense. It seems that making their goal public hadn't put extra pressure on them at all. It's lit a fire, if anything. Kind of seems like it's just what they needed to find that extra gear.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Red Hot playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable.
One of the best passers of all time. Paul relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Bridges missing again. Bridges with the steal. Now here's Schroeder. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bogdanovich with it. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot. So he gets the feed and sinks it.
There's Red Hot. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game. Vassell, the pass to Red Hot. Wembanyama against Claxton. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Schroeder coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 6 points.
Hey, do we know?
5 out of 5 to start
Happy New Year, happy holidays, hope you're good.
Good rhythm.
Shooter passes to Bridges. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Johnson. The 11-footer, good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Claxton. Johnson with it. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Spurs leading by 4. Johnson surveying the floor. Red Hot, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Schroeder dishes to Bridges. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Red Hot. Takes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Schroeder against Paul. Back to Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Paul. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Spurs leading by 8. Red Hot the pass to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Nice shot by Red Hot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Red Hot, good, and Paul gets the assist. And 12 points for Red Hot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
What the heck is he doing? What the heck is he doing? ridiculous. So, these people do it. I'm not here to put the belt on.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Nets trail by 15. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Zach Collins is out there with Red Hot, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Williams passes to Johnson. Here's Hayes. No good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nets shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock is at 3. Off target from three-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Inside, Collins setting the big for Jones. He gets it in there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Nets trail by 19. Now Hayes. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Rejected by Red Hot. Barnes outside. And again, the basket from Red Hot. Red Hot's got 6 here in this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against the Thunder. Put on a show. He contributed 51 points, and he was efficient out there. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Now here's Hayes. After the miss from Red Hot, here's Finney-Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Paul subbed in for Jones. Now here's Schroeder after the miss from Red Hot. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Shake Milton. So he gets them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
After Red Hot. Now Johnson. Paul outside. Here's Wembenyama. He's guarded by Williams. Count that bucket.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembenyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Schroeder outside. Johnson for three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Paul looking around to the wing right side. Wembenyama passes to Red Hot. And the rejection by Claxton. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Johnson. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Vassell with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. The shot's good from Paul.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Red Hot. This one for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Nets. Red Hot, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Nets passing. Around. Schroeder looking around. Knocked away. Here's Johnson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Johnson's got 6.
This is a shot he works on. Johnson striving to be consistent from all 3 levels.
Bounce pass, Schroeder beyond the arc. Johnson can't hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Good work there as it goes. And now 24 points for Red Hot.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Williams. Paul against Schroeder. Williams has a screen for Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here is Williams. Schroeder with a screen on Vassell. Williams can't get it to go.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Paul passes to Red Hot. Back to Paul. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Nice shot by Red Hot. 26 points for Red Hot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Claxton with it. He's guarded by Red Hot, and it's blocked. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Schroeder's got 7.
found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Paul passes to Red Hot. Wembanyama with it. Through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The Eastern Conference winner, Joel Embiid.
When Embiid is playing like this, he looks like the best player in the league at any position. The key now is sustaining this level of output the rest of the way.
And switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Hey, good night. How are you?
He's really been making it happen, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. Bridges finds Claxton. And there's Bridges on the assist by Claxton. He's got 7.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
That one is no good. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen.
How are you? Tilt is spirit. Let me talk to you. What's up?
Now here's Schroeder. Paul with the steal. Here's Red Hot. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's 31 points for Red Hot.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. Crosses over. He lays it in. Bridges has got 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Wembanyama passes to Red Hot. Shoots over Johnson. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Johnson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Why don't Wembley ever cut when I want him to cut? Good defense, huh? Let's go.
And couldn't get it down.
Go. Let's go.
And really the story of this one team getting the shots they
Let's go.
The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Johnson outside.
That's it. Step up, you gonna take a triage? Oh, you missed.
With a three-point shot.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Let's go.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need
Any of y'all coming, Mikey? I go to block you.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Paul.
For San Antonio, they've gone
Pass it, Paul.
4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Spurs.
That's it.
Pass to Bridges.
I put my shoot.
That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
I should have put my hand up, but I didn't check my hand.
Well, after an
uneven
first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Red hot, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first
I need to play defense on heavy.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and
right
getting
now.
pretty good results.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Is the commentator overpowering my voice? Yes, he is. Option. Settings. Something is a bit too high. But 50. I can stay up. Crowd at 50. Alright, let's see this better. Can you hear myself good now? Can you hear the crickets? Okay, I think I can hear better. I think.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Devin Vassell.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved.
Sub me. So I'm gonna put myself back on.
Red Hotties checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Paul subbed in for Trey Jones.
Activate pretty mid, and that will make my driving layup is 7. Driving this he's sneaking in the back door. Like,
That's the San Antonio 5.
He's sneaking in the back. Not on my court. Oh man, thank you. Up. Step back. Miss, please. But awful. Oh, jeez. No.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he rushed that with no doubt
Right.
about it. The Dallas position, you can see the
Give him
frustration
a go.
on his face.
You're too short. You're too short. You're too tiny. I'll take that back. Good. Oh.
What have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
You're gonna go in red again after this.
It wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even That was not always the case. They used to
Come.
play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with.
Good shot.
He's checked in.
There you go, Paul.
Shooter subbed in for Hayes. Goes right out. Finney Smith
Double teaming me so bad though. Come on.
and a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Hayes. Looking for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
I was gonna run in on this thing, but didn't feel like
And after an abysmal
Irish shooter.
from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Leroy, hear my man.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
You like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better.
Alright, guys. There you fall there. Sugar. I need you on my team though. I got it. Here you go, Paul. Kevin. Let's go.
Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 43 points.
He's been that guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Pass to Clowney.
You got this. You got this. Okay, you got it. The ball to Paul.
San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
Pass it to you. Set screen. They set it late.
Now Barnes. Nice ball
Good pass.
San Antonio. If it counts.
That was a good pass.
Able to score down low.
Brooklyn's gone into the
Up to
front from
defense.
downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
See if you go on PlayStation.
Pitch to Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Cyberpunk is not the 2 players, Stephen Friedman. When you starting, come and watch then.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Collins. There's Schroeder.
Good shot, Shooter. Too bad it didn't drop him.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 12.
There you go, Colin. Colin passed back the ball. Oh, sorry. Oh no. Why'd you do that?
Schroeder against Paul. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Back to Finney Smith.
Run.
Takes the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Red Hot.
Okay, you call for it. Oh shit, wrong person.
Here's Red Hot.
What am I doing? Oh no. I need a map. I was so freaking lost. That's not what I was doing. Come on, guys, play defense, play defense. Hands up, hands up. Let no.
I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And here's Johnson outside. Good for basket.
Good shot, good shot.
Not so unlucky 13
Alright.
shots.
She got the ball. She tries to send the ball to her feet, being 7'3". She goes up. She steps off the freaking court. They sub me because I need a map. I can't dribble. I'm 7'3". That was funny. Man, when they sub me off, make me look bad. Okay, good game. Good game, good game. We won. Kind of won. I mean, like, I was literally dribbling with 7'3" when I am a player, and my freaking legs are so long that he dribbled his ass off the court, and I get subbed for that. And then they took me off the court with 3 minutes to go. Hey, Henny, happy holidays. Hope you had a great Christmas and a happy New Year to you. Wishing you all the best for you, your family, and everyone in your life. Hope you're great. Peace. And always, Henny, it's always a pleasure for you to join my channel anytime. Even if you spend a minute or less, it's always a pleasure for sending that to me. Who's met to me? Okay, I accept. I was supposed to play a fence. Okay, I didn't look at the freaking quest I had to do. Anyhow, right, that person that who's online? Owl City Live. You wanna do Rafael Meta? Okay, the person that added me just now, could you please send me a message, cause my brain is really bad. All City Live is one of those big YouTubers that speaks about the game and speaks about what he likes about the game, what he doesn't like. But I'm gonna talk about the game right now. Now I have a free time. Okay. I have played 2K for the past couple of years, from 2K9, 2K19, 20, 23, 21, and all of the experiences I've had. The first criticism I would say I have for this game is you gotta spend too much money. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. You gotta spend too much money to just play this game. And that is the only thing that kills me from playing this. I hate it. When it comes to like getting VC to upgrade your man, to getting VC to get a tire, to VC to this and that, I find this ridiculous. It has become very expensive. And there's a lot of things about this game that is great. They have improved it tremendously without the last 2 years. But they make a lot of promises on the game, and then the promises are always never the best. But a lot of people criticize the game, but I think that they put a lot into the game. Because when you come and play different franchise, one thing about 2K, they animate their men doing a certain video. What's the right thing? They animate the men to do certain videos. They put their heart into stories and storylines. That's one thing I like about it. They put effort into that. That's what's one thing that no one can beat 2K in. Like, say NFL. You're sitting down, you're getting interviewed, no one is talking. It's literally like stupid. So, you still have an advantage. Just too freaking expensive to upgrade just one man. I have only 2 men this year because it's too expensive. Oh shit, wrong pass. Wrong pass again. Come on, concentrate. Alright, that's a good pass. Bad pass again. Supposed to pass it to Paul. I'm gonna end the stream and start it over.